All right, so we have a jam-packed schedule, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone. I'm Rebecca Oosterbaan. I'm the Director of Education here at Docket. And today, what we're going to talk about is we're kicking off the first in a series of webinars. This first series is all about the urgent test on block bookkeeping. So we're going to delve into some key features of the Docket platform that's going to help you keep your bookkeeping tasks on track and ensure that your financial operations are running smoothly. By the end of this session, you will be equipped to handle any of these urgent bookkeeping tasks efficiently. Before we dive in, a couple of housekeeping items to cover. Please post any questions that you have in the Q&A section on the Zoom webinar window below. I will have a dedicated Q&A session at the end to address any questions you might have. Let me just share my screen here. All right, so here's what we're going to be covering today. We're going to do a brief introduction to Docket AI. We're going to cover the task dashboard, which is the place where you can access your flag transactions, document requests, and reconnect bank accounts. I'm going to teach you how to resolve duplicate vendor profiles, as well as leverage the chat feature inside of Docket and how to add your business employees and some user settings. Then we're going to go into our Q&A session. I'm first going to explain the concepts and then I will demonstrate it in Docket. All right, so let's first start just talking about Docket AI. So Docket's artificial intelligence platform combines powerful automation with AI to provide real-time accounting and personalized insights for you. This platform's designed to help businesses and accountants make informed decisions that drive your profitability and efficiency. One of the most important things that you want to attend to is your task dashboard. So your task dashboard is available on your web app as well as on your mobile device. And I'll demo it in both places today. So it's available on both. And this is the place where it gives you a quick overview of all of your immediate action items to make sure you're staying up to date. So this is where you can quickly see your flag transactions, document requests, as well as reconnection of bank or credit cards. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here. All right, so I'm already logged into the Docket web app here. Let me just make sure that my screen is visible. Perfect. Okay. So this is the Docket web app. After you log in, you simply just have to click on tasks. And here you can see your open items. And these are flag transactions, document requests. And then let's take a look at the app as well. I'm on a Mac, so if you use a Mac, you can actually download the Docket app on your Mac, or if you have a mobile device like an iPhone, you can put it on your iPhone. It also works for Android. So if you've got an Android, you can also put that on your Android mobile device. Highly recommend that you do download the app. That will allow, it'll put Docket into your pocket and allow you to quickly respond to things on the go. So once you log into your Docket mobile app, here you can see that you have your task dashboard here as well. So once you open the app, just simply tap on tasks, and here is the things you would click on. So let's talk about what are the things that you see on your dashboard. So on the task dashboard, one of the things that is there is your flag transactions. Flag transactions are transactions that require additional information or documentation. As you all know, your account management team reviews any of your transactions which are not categorized by the AI and may flag them. So if there are any transactions that require your attention, or need additional information from you, that is what will show. Now let's pop over to that. So if we're on our task dashboard on the web app, and you click on Review One Transaction, we can see here that there is a transaction that the account management team has flagged for us. And to resolve that, you simply have to chat. So send a message letting your account management team know what exactly has been done. And so let's type a message. Here, give me 1 second to type that. And you can just send that over. You can do the same thing here on your mobile app as well. And once you respond, you click on Mark as reviewed, and then you'll see the little green checkbox here is what shows up, letting you know that is taken care of. Next, let's talk about document requests. So document requests are documents that we require from you to close the end of books. So this helps us to ensure that all of your records are accurate and in compliance. Some of the standard documents we request from you are bank statements, credit card statements, loan statements. That will also show up on your tasks dashboard. So here I am on the tasks dashboard. We can see it here as well on the task dashboard where it says upload 5 documents. It's pretty tiny, so I'm not sure if you can see that. But here we are. Let's click on upload 5 documents. This brings you to the document request section, and this is our list of the documents that you have to upload. So if you're on the go and you've got the ability to, log into your bank and download that transaction, the bank statement, and then upload that, you can do all of that right from your mobile app. If you're on your computer, on the web app, you would simply click on the request to get that handled quickly. So you click on that, you can drag and drop here, or you can go ahead and click on add document and go ahead and select the document and upload that. Once you select the document and upload, the green checkbox shows up, and that indicates that that has been done successfully. If I were to upload documents to each of these requests, what will then happen is on my task dashboard, the tasks will then refresh, and they'll refresh and show they'll be blank. So if you take care of your to-dos on an ongoing basis, you can just work to keep that area clear. All right, so another part is reconnecting accounts. So on that same tasks dashboard, there are times where there may be a time where, let's say, for example, you change the login and password for your financial institution. If you do that, you do need to reset that connection inside of Docket, and that allows your financial accounts to stay connected. So let me log into a different account here to show you what that looks like. Okay. All right. So here is what it would look like. This is a view if you have a lot of accounts with us. So as you can see, I've got quite a bit of notifications on there. And the notifications that you'll get, this is what it looks like. So if for any reason, we don't anticipate this happening, but if it does happen, we will absolutely notify you if that account becomes disconnected. So to reconnect it, all you have to do is click on connect. And this is in the web app that I'm demonstrating this, but you can do this on your mobile app as well. Now, this is just a demo environment, so you'll get an idea of what it looks like, but it's not actual. This is all fictional data. All right, sometimes the demo does not play nice, so bear with me one moment. Let me give that another chance to log. Okay, so it looks like that part of the demo is not active right now. What I do want to show you as well is one of the things that will be displayed on your task dashboard is duplicate vendor profiles. So one of the reasons that you want to make sure that you attend to that notification, if there is a duplicate vendor found, it's super important that you click on the notification on your tasks dashboard. So it would show here. It's important to click on that notification. And the reason for that is because by merging those duplicate profiles, then it not only keeps your record super clean and organized, but more importantly, it improves your AI extraction. So all of that extraction that routinely happens with your invoices and your receipts and the automation around bank account categorization, it's essential to make sure that your vendor profiles are cleaned up. So I'll show you what that looks like. We've got a video here, so I will be sending out this PowerPoint after. So all of the links in there are are linked to helpful resources. Don't expect you to recall all of this at the end, so you can leverage the links on the PowerPoint to help. You've got a ton of videos there. So if you go to Task Dashboard, then what it looks like here, you've got the review merge option. And then what it does is you come to a screen that tells you which of your vendors do you want to merge. And then this is what the screen will look like. So what you'll do is you'll see what data do you have in your system that you've input versus what data is on our Bitdocket business network. And when you do that, then you can kind of compare and say, is this the same company? If it is, you want to check the merge vendor and then click next. You'll get a quick little validation pop-up that pops up and just is confirming that we're comparing. We're going to merge Lowe's Home Improvement, for example, with the company that we have listed on the Docket Business Network, and then you merge and you get a green pop-up that says you've done well. So that's what it looks like when you complete that process. I want to pop back up for a second and just talk about reconnecting accounts. We do have a great video here for you that guides you through the whole flow. But essentially, if an account does become disconnected, when you click on the link on your tasks dashboard to reconnect the account, our third-party partner Plaid, which validates that you are you and should have access to that data, you'll get a pop-up and you'll click on continue. You'll then search for your financial institution. You'll enter your credentials for your financial institution. There's several screens that you'll go through on our Plaid third-party partner pop-up. Once it's reconnected, you get this beautiful success window, and then you click continue, and then it's reconnected. So super important to attend to all of these notifications that would show up on your tasks dashboard. All right, so moving right along here, let's talk about chat. So Docket offers a chat feature that allows you to communicate directly on transactions and on receipts. This allows you to communicate with your account management team. And there's a very easy way to find your chat. So when you're logged into the web app, all you have to do is click on the chats button on the top right hand corner of the global header, and that allows you to have access to all of the chats that you have with your account management team. So if you've been previously communicating with your account management team and you can't recall what transaction it was you were just speaking on, you simply have to log in, click on chats, and you can quickly access that information. Now let's talk about business employees. So this is likely the part where we're going to spend the most time on today. When you're inviting, so Docket allows you to add your employees to Docket and set module level permissions. This allows you to really customize Docket for how your business works and functions together. I'm going to show you this article here. So each of our modules has a specific set of permission levels that allows you to really customize that access. When you're inside of Docket, I'm going to click on accounting and then click on the business name, click on settings, business employees, and then you would click on add. Enter the name, first and last name, and email address. So let's go ahead and do that. Click next, and you have two options. If you choose employee, the employee option is very restricted. What this basically means is out of the box, your employee will be able to create expense reports and engage with you by submitting expense reports. If you click on business admin, that's what gives you the module level permission. So for this demonstration, I'm going to choose business admin and click save. What happens next is your employee receives an email invitation, which they will in their email inbox. So they'll go ahead and pull up their email, accept the invitation, create a login for Docket. And let me show you the permissions. So here we have Sugam is one of the business admins. And we have all of the different permissions that are set here. Each of these permissions has their own set of permission types. So for example, if I want for accounts payable, there are a series of different levels of access I can give this person, whether none indicates no access. We have uploader, verifier, approver, pair, approver, and pair. And so this is where it really allows you to customize for that specific employee based on what their role is in your company. What I recommend doing is taking some time. If you do have a particular way that you want to configure your users for your business, you can either reach out to us at support@docket.com and we can help you with that customization. Or if you want to learn about each of the permission settings for each module, you can simply click on the link in the PowerPoint that I'll be sending you all, and you can take a look at the different levels of permissions for the different modules inside of Docket. So this gives you quite a bit of customization to be able to set up employees according to how you want them to be arranged. All right, so let's go ahead and stop there. And this is what we have today to share with you all. Let me take a look at our Q&As at the bottom to see what questions we have. So if you have any questions, what you want to do is post it into the Q&A section at the bottom of the webinar window. It's right between the closed caption button and raise hand button. I'll give it just one more minute here to let any other questions come in. Very good question. All right. So one of the questions that we got was someone wanted to know if we were able to, like, what happens if an employee um, doesn't have access to connect bank accounts? So obviously we don't want every employee to have access to that in some cases. And so what is amazing with Docket is that the permissions drive what tasks show up here. So for example, if you have an employee settings where that employee does not have access to the bank accounts, they will not get such notifications on here as well. So the what tasks an employee sees is solely dependent on what level of access they have. If it's something they don't have access to, they won't have the task dashboard here. All right. Another question we have is QBO Connect. So absolutely, we can review that. Typically, you won't see that. You will not see the QBO connection as a business user. I believe what you're referring to was when I logged into the demo environment, there was something that said QBO Connect. Let me just double check and see that if that's what you saw. Yes, here, disconnected QuickBooks. So typically, as a business user, you're not going to see that. This is something that our team manages for you entirely. So it's very rare, but in some cases, if a QuickBooks does, for any reason, that connection breaks between Docket and or temporarily becomes disconnected is probably the better term there. We simply connect it for you. And to do that, all we do is we click on the connect button. What that does is that populates a sequence that comes through and allows us to reconnect your QBO to your Docket plan. But like I mentioned, it's unlikely that you'll ever see that because that's always something that is automatically managed for you. Good questions. Awesome. It's all right. So it doesn't look like we have any more questions. Thank you again, everyone, for attending today. I truly appreciate your time. I hope that you all will join me tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a jam-packed agenda. We are going to review accounts payable. And so there is a lot we're going to cover tomorrow as well. I will be sending out this PowerPoint to you all, so you have that as a reference. And if you don't already have the app on your mobile devices, that is, you can simply snap a picture, grab a picture um, of the QR codes, link that will link over to the App Store. Sorry, I felt like I was gonna sneeze all of a sudden. That will link over to the App Store where you can download Docket and download the app so you can have that in your pocket. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day.